Every week, Henry Williams' words rang through the sanctuary at New Zion Missionary Baptist Church. And to this day, Henry's words still ring true with his 3 children, including his son Brice.
He would say things you never thought about. He would spark your interest in certain things.
On March 10th, 2018, Henry delivered his last words as pastor.
So that day it was just, everybody was in tune.
And in his children's eyes, Henry made sure that they were ready for what was next. Henry Williams' life was full of his passions: faith, his family, and basketball. Williams came to UNC Charlotte in 1988 and left in 1992 as the school's all-time leading scorer, a record that has stood the test of time.
Henry was so confident. He just had the mentality that he belonged.
With some swag and a tongue wag, some called Henry the left-handed Jordan, and he was drafted into the NBA before going on to a prolific career overseas, mostly in Italy. When he returned, Henry and his wife Katrina settled in Charlotte to raise their 3 children, Kristen, Lauren, and Brice.
I never thought of my dad as anything related to basketball or sports. More just like a motivator, and he's always just inspiration throughout his life story. My dad is like my hero.
God is good and God is faithful.
Brice Williams' hero gave his final sermon on March 10th, and after a long battle with kidney disease, he died on March 13th. Henry Williams was 47.
16 years, that's my backbone. He always kept me on straight. Like when things get hard, it just makes me think about him.
Those 16 years made for plenty of time for Henry to pass his basketball prowess on to Brice.
He just looks like a lot like my dad.
He does.
On the basketball floor, Brice can sometimes mirror Henry. So one day, driving down I-77, he asked his dad, "Could I make the NBA? Could I follow you?"
I was like, "Do you think I can make it from UNC Charlotte?" He's like, yeah, I think you can. You can make it anywhere.
It wasn't until after Henry passed that Brice made the commitment. Like his father, Brice Williams would wear the green and gold.
He would be real excited. He would tell everybody that I wasn't going to break his record, but I just know he would be really excited.
Surreal. My dad will always say, "God, he's so much better than me. He's going to be so good."
For now, Brice is just focused on being himself on the floor and not his dad. But when he looks to the rafters at Halton Arena, he always sees a familiar name.
Every time I come in here, I look at it. I'm just like, that's my dad.
All the Williams kids talk of Henry like he's still here, and in a way he is, with those final words still ringing true.
I feel like for us it was the test of time.
It still is.
Yeah, and we've never gone through anything, that challenging.
Even with him not physically being here, just every time I think about him, it's like, why would I not be able to do this? It's not that hard. If he could do what he did, I can do what I can do.
Y'all stand to y'all feet. God has been good to us today.